Standout crew, we live, and we back with another video, man. Listen, we back with a podcast. Yo,
10 months.
We are actually back after 10 months. That's crazy.
Gonna be completely real with all y'all. I didn't miss none of y'all.
Damn.
Not messing, but a lot's happened though. A lot has happened.
Hey, I feel that one with the audience. That's tough.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. A lot's happened though since we took our little hiatus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot's happened.
Yeah.
So.
A lot actually has.
Not a lot as far as this year though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This year's been pretty dry with the albums, man. Like I ain't really had much to listen to this year, but one of the most hyped albums, probably.
Really putting out any quality stuff either. To be honest,
I'll admit, Danny Brown's album was pretty good with Jake Peg, but I mean, no mainstream artist have really dropped anything crazy. I mean, I think it's still crazy that we saying Yachty dropped the best album this year. Like, no hate to Yachty, but bruh, if Yachty's dropping the best album, we did something wrong. But probably, I mean, one of the most hyped albums of the last 5 years. You know what I'm saying? We've been waiting since Eternal a Take for this. The Pink Tape. Yeah, the Pink Tape. Have you listened to it?
I have indeed listened to the Pink Tape.
All the way
through? I did indeed listen to it.
From track 1 to 35.
Yeah, for real. I listened to all the tracks, and I did not like not a single one of it. Now,
not a single one?
Listen, okay, listen.
That one?
Listen. A, was it? Was it called A?
With Travis? With Travis? Yeah.
I didn't think that one was bad, okay?
I thought that was very disappointing. Because he had teased a song with Travis, and it was just kind of like...
But other than that, dude, I didn't like any of the songs. I don't know, maybe it's just not my type of music.
I like Flooded the Face, though. Flooded the Face was fire.
I don't know.
You know, I feel maybe I could say Lil Uzi gay. I thought that was fire, man. I thought that was a good song. I mean, I think this album suffers from one of the big problems in mainstream music now, where we're getting these 20, 30 song albums from artists who just can't carry a 30 song album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this has been a trend coming in the last few years, especially with deluxe albums. But it's like, bruh. It's the main albums that are having all these tracks on there. Like, I'll never forgive Choppa for dropping Cottonwood 2. And that junk having 22 songs on there. With the deluxe, that album ranks up to 30 songs. 30!
For real.
It's like, most artists can't even carry, that much, you know what I'm saying, songs on an album. So I feel like that's probably, one of the big problems I have with the album. Is that it's an hour and a half long. Like, I think it would be different if this was, a Kendrick album or a Drake album, but it's an Uzi album. And Uzi fans, leave me alone. The brother's not better than those artists that I just named, okay?
Nah, he's not.
He's a good rapper with, I would say, a dang near flawless catalog. You know, but I feel like it's too long. There were some songs I did like off of it, though. I like Flooded the Face, Suicide Doors. I like Crush 'Em. I like Spin Again. I liked that song you had with Nicki Minaj. I like Nakamura. Of course, I Just Wanna Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that song was fire.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That song with Don Toliver, though Toliver carried, like he does with every single person he gets on a song with. And I liked Rehab. So it's not a terrible album. I don't think it's the worst Uzi album. I've seen a few people say this is his worst album. It's not his worst album. I'm taking it over The Perfect Love Tape and Love Is Rage 1, but I think that's about all I'm taking it over. It's not better than Love Is Rage 2.
I didn't like this at all. I'm not gonna lie. Now listen, I am notorious for not liking albums when they first drop, and then later finding myself listening to them somehow, months later. So, take my take on it with a grain of salt, if you will. But as of right now, I haven't re-listened to it. I wasn't on with none of those songs. I don't know. None of them really. I don't know.
That's another thing I've heard a lot of people say. And I actually agree with it. My big problem with this is, the production. I feel like the production was very bland because every song just sounded like I Just Wanna Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who produced the album, if he had one, maybe a couple producers, but it sounded like they were using the same template for every single beat. Just
song.
Changing every song. Literally every single one that's on this album. And you could just, like... I mean, like, once you got to Nakamura, like, I was just like, man. And I actually kind of like Nakamura, but once you get to that point, it's like, okay. Okay, it's like, I'm like, dude, shut up.
Oh, God.
Like,
oh, God.
Once you get to that, it's like, man.
What was The End, bro? You hear that song, The End?
I was thinking, like, when he
shit. Yo, that was some
I didn't know what that was. It was...
What?
And I understand, like Uzi tried to put himself... He tried to make, like, a song that was different. But I feel like, you know, like, a lot of the time, like, I feel like I have no problem with rappers.
Anime playing in the background, like some
It was
crazy
metal. It was metal,
lightsaber
too.
war going on with some heavy metal.
It was too much.
Rah, like some screamo shit going on. Bro, I played that for my friends. They're like, bro, what is this? Like, hell nah.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It's one of Uzi's worst songs. It's one of his worst songs.
I would say the worst song, but that's just
nothing's worse than Sasuke. Nothing's worse than that one. But I mean, this was down there. It was down there. I didn't get a lot of enjoyment out of that song. And I understand that Uzi, he likes to try different things, likes to genre bend, but I feel like, and then this is a lot with these guys from the SoundCloud eras, that they like to genre bend to where it's like you're losing the point of why people listen to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people are listening to Uzi for a rock song. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with incorporating rock elements, but I feel like you lose yourself once you get to that. I mean that's what a lot of rappers do. That's what Ian Dior did. I used to mess with Ian Dior on the low. Until he started getting into this pop punk. Like, I'm like, what? What is this? I never hated MGK until he started going to this pop punk, and I'm like, what is this?
Oh my god, dude. MGK and his pop shit is just... It ain't...
Emo girl. Like, bro, nah, man.
Oh my god, dude. Shut up.
I can't with that.
Up, bro.
Thing is that I don't even hate pop punk. Like, I didn't even hate MGK's Tickets to My Downfall album. I don't hate pop punk, but it's not the music I listen to. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm going into an Uzi album expecting for some trap or some hyper pop at worst, and I'm getting this metal song, I'm like, what the heck am I listening to?
This rah, like some screamo, rah, like some anime shit playing in the background with a, like, bro, come on, bro. You should peep people's reactions to that, bro. Kai's reaction to that shit was so funny, bro. Like, I wasn't expecting to go from, you know, hyper pop to metal like that, bro. I don't know, bro. That's just...
Was his reaction, like, very bad? Like, cause you know, Kai just likes everything, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Kai likes everything, and I understand it.
Lie. I like Kai. I do understand why he does it, because that way, if he says something's bad, like, you know,
he don't want to lose that relationship.
Want to work with them, or he doesn't want to lose that relationship. You know what I'm saying? Where if he says, "Oh yeah, mess with it," "Oh yeah, I'm with that," you know what I'm saying? He can keep his relationships and neutral audience. It's smart, but he was not messing with this. He was not messing with this.
Oh, he wasn't.
He was not messing with
I were very split opinions on the Pain tape. Like, you got people, you got Fantano saying it's one of Uzi's better albums, and then you got someone else saying, "Oh, this album's trash." Yeah, Fantano liked this album.
This is why I don't listen into what Fantano has to say.
I don't either, bro. Ever since he said nothing was the same, was a 6, I was like, yeah, you lost me, brother.
Bro, wait, nothing was the same.
By Drake. Drake's best album.
Oh, okay.
Started from the bottom, now we here. Yeah. He said that album was a light 6.
Damn.
Along with that one Kanye album with all the lights. Said that album was a light 5. He said it was mid. I'm like, huge. I'm like, brother, That's one of Kanye's best albums, if you ask me. No, that was I'm losing. It's such a long title. It's
Dropout?
My Dark Twisted Fantasy. My Dark Twisted
Okay,
Fantasy.
yeah, My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah. He said he didn't fuck with that album, which I'm like, why? That's a good album. But yeah, he said he liked this album, and I'm hearing split up opinions on it. I feel like core Lil Uzi fans are gonna like this album, because I feel like y'all just eat up anything that Uzi
this dude puts out.
gives you. You know what I'm saying? It's the Cardi syndrome, where Cardi fans just eat up everything that this brother gives them, no matter how bad it is. Like, I'm still stuck on Whole Lot of Rape is not a good album. I'm not gonna switch my tone. I understand it built an entire subgenre. It's an influential album that doesn't make it a good album. You know what I'm saying? There are some stinkers on Whole Lot of Red. A lot of skips. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But
Bro,
as far as
the
Uzi goes,
subgenre you talking about is like the Cardi clone type shit, like Yeet.
the hyperpop in general, So we talking Destroy Lonely, we talking Destroy Lonely, Ken Carson, Yeet, all that. Yeah. And the fact is, Yeet's the only good one out of the batch, saying it how it is.
Bro, Yeet's fire.
Yeet do be going fire. I still think Yeet hasn't dropped a great album. He's never dropped an album that I'm just like, this is fire. He has a lot of songs that I like from each album, but every album I go into Yeet listening to, it's like, just like half of the albums of skip and the other half is like fire. It's like, if he would just take the 10 to 12 songs off his albums that I actually like and just make that the album.
Yeah, I'm a Yeet fan, so of course I like, what he puts out, but dude, he has some unreleased songs that I'm just like, bro, why aren't you releasing this?
That's why every artist has those unreleased, bro.
Dude, Drake has a song like that he just never finished that started off so fire. And he never finished it because part of the song got leaked, so he never wanted to finish it. Like,
I can understand that, though, as an artist, though. You know, it kind of takes the joy out of releasing your own stuff. Oh, no, I would have finished it. I would have finished it. Me, personally, I would have finished it.
Yeah.
I would have cashed in that check.
Fire. It was like, he was on his 3 a.m. BS. You know how Drake be with like the 3 a.m. in this place, 4 a.m. in Calabasas. You know.
Oh, he needs to release another one, bro. I swear. You know Drake finna drop this year. I can't wait. He's supposed to drop the same day as Uzi, but rumors say he was dropping the same day as Uzi, but I never got it. I was excited. I was like, dang.
I wanted him to, bro.
We gonna have 2 album reviews.
I know. I want to get another Drake project, bro.
Yeah, we need one. We need one. He needs to save the summer, because Uzi sure does.
He does need to save the summer, bro. I'm itching, bro. Her Loss has so many songs on my playlist.
Oh my god. I think I just said, you know what? F it. The whole album's on my playlist, bro.
Oh god.
There's not a bad song on that. Okay, I didn't love Jumbo shit popping, but I mean, I just didn't love it.
That song?
I didn't love it. It's my least favorite. It is definitely my least favorite.
That's one of my favorites. I like that.
Actually, no, there actually is one that is actually just one off that album that was just like, I kind of skip every time I listen through the album, because I've listened to the album full length like 8 times, bro. So when I go back, there's like some songs I said skip, and More M's. Yeah, More M's in Middle of the Ocean are the 2 songs I skip. Near the back end of the album. But,
yeah.
Pink Tape. Anything else you gotta say on the Pink Tape?
Nah, I just feel like it wasn't really that good. Me personally, I feel like it wasn't.
Do you think that if he had shortened the album to maybe 15 tracks?
I feel like that would have helped. I feel like anymore, unless you're one of them ones, you know what I'm saying? One of the guys, you shouldn't release no album that's 26 songs type shit. You should keep
even them guys, like, we were excited for Kanye's Donda when we saw that how long it was. But then, like, we got the track 18, and we're like, when's it gonna end?
Oh, God.
So it's like, even like those guys.
Maybe, okay, yeah, anymore. Yeah, you're probably right. Anymore, you should probably keep it within 12.
I think the sweet spot's 12 to 15. Yeah, I think that's like the perfect spot.
12 to 15 songs.
Me personally, I exceeded that mark. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like his elements or inspiration or whatever of rock that he tried to incorporate. I wasn't messing with it. I don't know. That's also just me. Like, I wasn't messing with that at all, bro.
This also might be a hot take. I don't love the album cover either.
I thought the album cover was pretty good. Yeah, I don't.
I feel like the other version of that cover was better.
Oh, I didn't see the other version.
Yeah, he had two versions of it, and I was like, pick the one that I like, and he picked the one I didn't.
Wait, let me look up this other version.
Yeah, the other version's a little bit more, I guess, amateur, but I actually liked it a little bit better. I thought that would look cooler. It was more eye-catching. But yeah, he had two versions.
I just feel like, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that is true. It was, but I feel like the one that he chose, if it was a good album, would have been one of those album covers that would have gone like hard, bro, like crazy, bro. Because like,
yeah, it would have been one of those iconic ones.
Tape. Yeah.
I still think that the album's gonna go down though. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a classic, but I think this album's definitely gonna be like a cult classic for Uzi fans. Because I think if you're an Uzi fan, this is probably everything you wanted and more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, if you're not an Uzi fan, you weren't waiting years for this album. You know what I'm saying? And
definitely
this is what you get. It's kind of
take years, bro. Come on.
Apparently, yeah, no, Eternal Take was just a better album to me.
Oh, that's facts. 100%. But apparently, the sources say that instead of dropping a deluxe for this album, that he's gonna drop a whole nother album. So apparently we're getting another Uzi album.
That surprised me, because that's what he does nowadays. He just drops 2 albums every year when he decides.
Yeah, true.
He did that with Eternal Take. He dropped Eternal Take, and then he dropped the deluxe Uzi vs. the World 2, which is practically a whole nother album. And then he did a collab album with Future later that year.
Damn.
Which, I mean, I'm not, I'll listen to it, of course, because this year is so barren as far as albums are going.
Yes, bro. Yes.
So I will listen to it, but it's like, I'm not going to be dying for. I feel like the music industry is just in a very interesting place right now. Like, we're talking about the wreck. It's just complete. Like, I was going back and I was listening to all this stuff back in 2017. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just a completely different world. Like, I miss the meme rap days. You know what I'm saying? I do miss it. I miss it when Bad Baby dropped Gucci flip flops, and you're like, what? Hey.
You know, the Lil Yachty phase where niggas with dreads was getting the beads on it and shit. Like all
Except Broccoli, when he dropped Broccoli. Hello, baby girl, would you like to be my sunshine? Oh!
Hey, tell her what I'm finna be on.
Or even I Spy.
I was just about to say that. Hey, big A, hi. Like, bro, that's so fire.
Bro, it was just good vibes. Like, nowadays in rap, like, and I'm not trying to sound like a hypocrite because I'm on the same time sometimes too, but it's like nowadays in hip hop, it's like everything is so sad. Like, you listen to an album, it's just all just sad. Like, there's no fun in the rap game as there used to be.
Where's Khaled, American Dream, bro? Or American Teen, American Teen. Where's an album like that, bro?
Or like, I don't even say like
Khalid or Khaled's.
Bro, he ain't. I don't be listening to him like that no more, bro. I didn't really even listen to him when he was first coming up. Like, I did listen to what's that one song he had when he first came up? It was Locations. That was in rotation.
You talking about vibes? Yeah, you talking about vibes, bro. I don't know another artist that gives off better vibes than Khalid or Khaled or whatever it is.
True. I also feel like, I think it's still crazy to me how Ice Spice is like the biggest name in hip hop.
Oh
It's just crazy. I'm not saying she's a bad rapper. Like, whenever I put hate on Ice Spice, it's because she's a woman, or it's because she's a bad, or you think that it's like she's not a bad rapper. I actually like Ice Spice. It's just that it's like she's like the top rapper. It's like, nah, man. It's like, I still don't know how she.
I actually do mess with Ice Spice. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, like you saying, top rapper. I don't know, because here's the thing. To me, I think that Ice Spice, I feel like she has good hooks or whatever. You know, the beginnings of her songs, like,
Oh yeah,
you know,
catchy.
You thought I was feeling you, that ain't much. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're catchy. You know what I'm saying? Things like Munch, or, you know, In the Hood I'm like Princess Diana, or She in Her Mood, like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are catchy. But I just feel like the actual meat and potatoes of her songs just aren't that good. Because it talks about this very similar stuff with similar flow. And then now let's keep it a bean. And then my brother's gonna bend. You want like, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
I feel like that's what a lot of rappers are nowadays. That's kind of crazy. Like a lot of these TikTok rappers, like, I feel like TikTok ruined hip hop in a way in which all people focus on now is a hook, which I'm not discounting a hook's the best part of a song, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we're getting the icing, but we're not getting the cake. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, it's good, but it's not gonna carry the whole cake. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna carry the whole.
It's gonna be good for a 10-second TikTok.
Yeah, for that hook, but like, bro, the actual song itself just aren't good. But that's what's getting praised now is, oh my gosh, this, you know, this hook.
That
is
boy's a
fire.
liar.
Yeah, but the whole song is just bad. Like,
Yeah.
And then they're like, is there any room for me? What? What?
Come on.
What? But
Come on.
like, bro, come on. But
And I thought Kendrick would come and save the game. I thought he would. Now listen, we gotta go on to the next best thing. Hey yo, Cole, drop the fall off. Where you at, man?
Oh God, bro. Oh God.
Hey Jermaine.
Please tap in, Jermaine. Please.
We need you to save us, bro. Cause I thought Ray Sherman would do it too. I don't know, but Ray Sherman came back and they said, the lean get cold, I'm wondering why. Like, no, bro, get that out of here, bro.
God.
You heard that song, didn't you? I was like, what?
I didn't actually, but that's just...
Yeah, Ray Sherman dropped an album, and that was like their most popular song off of it. The lean getting cold, I wonder why. Got out of bed at all. I'm like,
an Eminem, like...
Yeah, he just took
type thing. Dang.
Yeah, I was like, come on, bro. We gotta do better in 2023.
Here's the thing. When are we going to get that selection of artists that are just them? You know how in like the 2010s we had Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, like Ray Shremmerd or whatever, and then we had
Logic,
like, Yachty,
Logic,
things like that. Like yeah,
Yachty,
like some good artists,
21.
like a good collection of artists that okay, this artist didn't drop any good music. Okay, we can go to Yachty and listen to them. Bro, if Drake 21 and like, you know, a handful of artists don't drop, we are not getting quality music. You know,
that is true.
Drake,
that is true.
21 and some other artists were to retire, we're not getting actual quality music consistently. Is what I'm saying, like consistently. Like,
I mean, if you would have asked me, bro,
flip. Is Coi Leray gonna drop a good song? Yes or no? Oh, let's coin flip.
She dropped Players, and then she dropped. Did you see how much she sold on her album, bro?
10K?
She dropped an album. Did you know she dropped an album last week?
I did actually see that.
Coi Leray dropped an album last week.
I only saw it because I'm following her on Instagram, but I didn't know how. Like,
why are you following her on Instagram? Seeing a little bit of turbulence.
Anyway, moving on.
Seeing a little bit of turbulence.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's because she be posting arch pics on Instagram and I just be liking them. Okay, listen.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
Sue me, guys, sue me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Someone was playing a Coi Leray music video of her song "Bop," and like one of their videos, they got that junk age restricted. I was like, they were like, "Why did we get age restricted?" They're like, "Oh, because Coi Leray was shaking dump the buck." You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, bro, she dropped an album last week. Her last album, you remember when Trendsetter dropped, bro? And we were saying how that album was gonna sell poorly. Trendsetter last year sold 11K, with the biggest hit off of that being Blick Blick by Nicki, with her and Nicki.
blick, blick. Oh my god.
She has her biggest song of her entire career. The junk goes top 5 on Billboard with players. Guess how much her album sells this year?
Girls are players too. 10K. Didn't it sell only 10K?
It sold 10K. It sold 1K less than her last album. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, that's bad. The thing is bro, is that I was like, Coyle Ray has improved. Like, her album is better, actually, than her last album. So I was like, dang. But, I mean, I really thought...
the one that she dropped last week? Or no?
I listened to a little bit of it. I didn't listen to too much of it, because there's only so much Coyle Ray I could take in a day.
Yeah, true.
I listened to a little bit of it. She sells the same problems that I think she has just in general. I don't think she's a great lyricist. I think her hooks can get annoying and repetitive along with her flows. I think she's a very talented person. It's just there's no interest for her music, which is kind of like, I don't know. I feel like she needs to just drop singles and stop dropping albums, because there's not a want for your albums. You have to build a want for your album. Yeah. There's not a want or demand, then shoot, you're not gonna sell. Yeah. Nobody wants. That's why Blueface ain't dropping another album. There's not a want for a Blueface album.
Well, Blueface just needs to change his whole shit up. Like, I'm not even gonna cap.
Yeah, well, first let's start off with divorcing Krishan. Let's get that out the way. You better not sign no legal papers with that woman.
Oh God, like you gotta.
I hope it was just for the TikTok. But I mean, I fucked with the 2020 class. You remember the 2020 XXL class when we had Jack Harlow, Polo G, Choppa, Lakia, you know, all them people. And I was just like, dang, this was a really good friend. Yeah, TJ too. Bro, all those artists.
In the past 10 years of XXL, is that the biggest bust class, or is 2019?
Oh, 2019 was a bust too, because 2019 you got Comethazine, The Baby, Megan Thee Stallion,
Rico Nasty, Cheek. Was Chica in the 2019? Or
not Chica. No, Chica was in 2020. Chica was in 2020. Chica was 2020.
Who's that one girl? Who's that one girl? That
Tierra Whack.
The music.
Tierra Whack.
Yes, Tierra Whack. Roddy Ricch. You had Megan.
Corday, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Corday, right? Was Blueface part of that list too? Blueface too, right?
Yeah, he was.
He doesn't do nothing. And Gunna too.
Lil Mosey.
Hey, I feel like I'm the man.
I feel like the man. Fresh out of here, I will come like the man.
Dang, because the thing about 2019 and 2020 is that all the rappers in those classes went on to drop stinkers, bro. You had Polo G drop Hall of Fame. Hall of Mid, my bad. You had Jack Harlow drop one of the worst albums I've ever had the displeasure of listening to.
First class. Bro,
had to come in with Come Home, the Kids Miss You. Kids ain't miss you. Oh, I did it.
Hella people was messing with that album, and it was of course the white people. Y'all.
Oh no, yeah, because that was getting no play in the streets. No play.
Oh God. The only people that liked that were the white people, and y'all tasting music is just like the same as y'all tasting food. Bland. You know what I'm saying? Bland. Because
that had no season until Drake got on Churchill Downs.
Oh God, bro! But the thing is Churchill Downs I thought was a shitty ass song until Drake came on. I thought Drake's part on Churchill Downs.
How can I address you when you ain't even got like? Oh, that's fire. I forgot the bar, but.
But dude, like he ruined a legendary beat, bro.
Yeah, Pharrell up on there. Pharrell gave him some.
Sometimes I sit back and really let it register. Like, bro, come on, bro. Don't get on this BS, bro. Like spit. Come on, bro. Like, God.
Spit. Nah. I think he tried. And the thing about Churchill Downs is I feel like he tried so hard, bro. He really did try so hard to make a very mainstream album while still trying to keep what made his last album good. And I think that's the problem with Jack Harlow on that last record is like, Not Jackman. I think Jackman was good, but the one before they come home to kiss Mitch, I think that was his problem. And then you have Roddy Ricch drop one of the biggest disappointments I've ever seen in Live Life Fast, and then follow that up with
freaky shit. You were number one.
Then what was that album called? Feed the Streets 3. And I was like, bruh, no one's even listening to Roddy Ricch no more. Like, if you still listen to Roddy Ricch, comment why. Okay, why do you still listen to Roddy?
Oh, God! Comment why.
I'm talking about new Roddy Ricch.
He ain't dropping no anymore, bro. Come on.
What he is dropping is some fucking Argentina, whatever that song was I didn't mess with. Also, Lil TJ probably the only one on there that went on to actually drop a good album. I don't think Lil TJ's missed so far in his career with albums. And I don't want to talk about Emily Choppo.
Can we talk about... Yeah, okay. Let's not get... That's a whole bag of worms, bro. NLE just been pissing me off for the past, 3 years,
Slut
bro.
me out. Slut me out.
Dude. The crazy thing is the bitches love that song. It
Listen,
made its
bro,
way to
I'm
the
not
suburbs.
I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. When I was at my prom and they played Slut Me Out, I was in the mosh pit. I was like, what the me out. Spit in my beat, you love me. Look at that.
You got all them white bitches shaking ass. I'm like, wow.
Hey, they had me up in there. I was like, yeah.
Yo, I'm just like, why do y'all love this song so much? Either they like you was ugly, slut me out. Like, what?
Bro, we need another Mo Bamba, bro. You remember Mo Bamba drop?
I got.
We need another Mo Bamba.
Like, bro, you had whole ass stadiums going crazy.
Bro, did you see his performance at Rolling Loud back in 2018 when that song dropped?
Yes, bro. I go, it's like echoes, like crazy, bro. Oh,
I ain't never seen a crowd like that before. They were like, they were turned. They were beyond turn. I was like, damn. We need another. That's all that I be saying, bro. We just need rap to get back to where it was back in 2018. Like, I want people to drop stuff that's fun. I want mainstream artists to drop a Kiki, do you love me? Are you know what I'm saying? Like have fun.
Got me in my feelings. Yeah.
Yeah, like we need some fun music. Now all the days is
bro, they trying to preach too. It's just this preaching, like sad shit, like this.
But the thing is that they saved the preaching for the album. They ain't put that in the singles.
That's true.
They saved the preaching for the album. Even J. Cole would say the preaching for the albums. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah.
You drop a mainstream banger, bro. That's why Kendrick Lamar's single to Damn was bitch, be humble. Sit down. Oh, be humble. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Rash is in a completely different spot now.
Bro,
speaking of a completely different spot, maybe we should get into it?
I think we should. Okay,
so speaking of a completely different spot.
Yeah, the YNW Melly
I'll let you
case. What are your thoughts on the YNW Melly case?
So, I'm not gonna lie with you, bro. A lot of people gonna have differing opinions on it. I'm gonna try to sound as unbiased as possible. So I'm not even gonna bring up if I think he did it or not, because I think that's completely irrelevant to the conversation. So I mean, like, we talk about the case. I'm just gonna be completely real with y'all, bro. I be seeing on social media people thinking YNW's getting out. I think he has slim chances. He has very slim chances.
Okay, that's more than me.
He has
buddy.
very slim.
That's more than I thought.
He has very slim changes because, in my opinion, bro, like, if you're looking at the case, and I'm not saying his lawyer's doing bad. I think his lawyer's actually doing really good. Okay, but the problem is that his lawyer's entire argument and spiel is trying to make the prosecution and professionals who have been doing this for 20 plus years, he's trying to make them look stupid. He's basically saying, well, how do you know the data's right? Do you know if it's inaccurate? Like, and the thing is, like, I understand this is what lawyers do, but that's his only defense. They don't have a defense. That's my problem. That's what people aren't understanding. And I think, like, if you don't understand...
The thing is like, he's not trying to prove, like, oh, Melly wasn't there at all, or, oh, Melly wasn't even in the area, or,
got that on footage.
He just didn't do it. Like,
got
bro, they got his ass in 4K. They got his ass in literal 4K.
It's him. And they had witnesses come in and identify him.
Exactly.
They had witnesses identify him, too.
You are not going to sit here and say, oh, he didn't get in that car, he got out, or, oh, he went home. No, bro. They caught his ass in 4K. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, his lawyers...
And they got his steps, too, and everything. They got everything they need to get the... Check the ballistics?
Hey, check the ballistics real quick. Hey, did they come back right? Hey, check them again. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Are you sure?
Left passenger seat? Well, from my
you saw him
angle,
enter left passenger seat.
What it sounds like to me is maybe middle passenger. Maybe you know what I'm saying? Some shit.
Yeah, no. And then I remember when he was over there arguing with the guy who's been there for 20 years doing it, and the guy didn't change the story not one time. He was very straight. The lawyer was like, well, what if he shoots it from here? And shoots it from here, he's like, that's impossible. He's like, well, how? Because you would not get the results. He says, the results of how the bullets shot them is definite. Like, the way they were shot is definite. What we need to do is we need to figure out what angle the bullets, the gun could shoot at to get the exact result we got. The results already happened. They got shot. They're dead. The results are there. Yeah, we just need to figure out how you get to those results. It's like they're solving a math equation backwards, but you have the answer. The answer is how they got shot. You're just trying to figure out, well, if the answer's 2, then is it 1 plus 3? No, 1 plus 3 don't get you 2. Is it 2 plus 2? No, 2 plus 2 doesn't get you 2. Is it 1 plus 1? 1 plus 1 gets you 2. And then there's is it 3 minus 1 that also gets you 2, but it's a very complicated way, which it's almost like, because I think they're trying to pin it on Bortland. That's what their defense is. They're trying to be like, well, maybe Bortland did it, but then they're like, no, it's not possible because Bortland, for him to be able to shoot
the back of the head.
Yeah, but no, well, they're talking about, well, it is possible. It's possible. But for him to be able to do that, because I think it was Juvie sitting in the front seat, right? It was Juvie in the front seat with Sack Chase in the back, right? So for you to be able to shoot Juvie in the way that he got shot, he would have to shoot the gun instead of shooting it like a standard person would, like this. You would have to shoot it like, let me move my arm. You have to shoot it like that. Who shoots a gun like that? Nobody shoots a gun like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you would have to shoot him in the back of the head. And like if you wanted to just kill him, you would just go boom, boom, and then drive off. You wouldn't sit there going like this, boom, and then go boom, and then go boom again from another angle, and then shoot the door a couple times while you're trying to aimbot over the Sack Chaser, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no, that ain't happening.
The thing is that only accounts for Juvie. You can't. Sack Chaser got shot from the person sitting next to him. That's what the ballistics show. So again, it's beyond the point if we think Melly did it or not. It's beyond the point. Though the ballistics prove it. It's beyond the point. It's beyond the point. I will admit his lawyer he did do a good job in the first few days of trial, making the prosecution look stupid. I will admit. But when those ballistics came into play, woo, he got roasted alive. Yeah. And the thing is that I think the jury's going to pick up on this. I think people are thinking that the jury is stupid. The jury's not stupid.
Imagine the jury's a bunch of YNW Melly fans.
I doubt it. I doubt it. But yeah, if it was, then yeah, brother getting home. But the thing is
Brother's
like,
getting home.
the thing is like, bro, I'm hearing rumors. Bortland might testify. If Bortland testifies, The one guy that was in that car to see what happened, and Bortland testifies, bro.
Melly is fucked. Melly is fucked.
Yo, on God, if Borland testifies, bro, I swear to God, they finna give that nigga more than the death penalty, bro.
Speaking of Bortland, bro, did Amari tell you? Amari talked to Bortland.
Oh, I saw that. So our friend Amari, went into YNW Bortland's. It was actually B Slime's Instagram post, but Bortland commented on it. And he pretty much got in this whole argument, bro, with Bortland about how...
He was trolling him. Let's just get this out the way. He was trolling him.
Yeah, he was trolling him. He was like, that's why you killed your mans, and won't speak on it. The ballistics prove that, y'all killed your own mans. Why'd you do that, like other stuff? And then he was like, oh, dummy, what I'm saying? That's why you gonna be rotting in a cell or whatever. And then, Bortland was obviously like, stop speaking on shit that you don't know, all this other shit. Oh, what you mean? The proof is literally in the pudding. We've been watching the case. We've seen the evidence. What do you mean on shit we don't know? The ballistics are there, buddy. And then, he had the audacity to put, like, long live, like, juvie and shit like that. Like, come on, bro. And then, Amari said, YNWK, Kid Juice is better.
I am, though. But... I am, though. But, it's like... I think if Borland testified, man, Melly is fucked. I think Melly's in the worst possible situation you could be in, because he doesn't have a defense. He doesn't have an alibi. You were there. You witnessed them die. You cannot say you didn't, because you did. You at least had knowledge they were going to die if you didn't witness them dying. If you or if you didn't do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? I think like, and the thing is like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Melly's mom is F too.
Hold on. If they're for sure going to try and pin it on Borland, then if I were Borland, I'm snitching. But if
I think that's what it is. Because they brought his name up in court, and they're trying to put it on him. I think Borland is gonna snitch. I hear rumors he's gonna testify. They're gonna bring him in to testify.
YNW Melly's mom is screwed. Why?
I think she's screwed, bro, because they already feel like they have evidence on her for being an accessory. Now, what people may not understand is that I'm not saying she got him killed, but she was there physically. But what an accessory is that there's rumors that they're trying to figure proof that she, hit the gun, or that she got Melly the gun. You know what I'm saying? And there is some evidence there to back that up in the phone messages between him and his mom.
Some people were saying, well, one, it's not even completely out of the blue because Melly's mom lives a very dangerous lifestyle as well compared to a regular mom. She be toting guns too. She be getting, active. She's outside all the time. If you don't know what outside means, you know what I'm saying? You're too young, buddy. Nah, but she be outside. She be, on them Instagram lives, if you know what I mean. That Instagram live timing. She be on that shit. So she's talking. Some people speculate that Sack or Juvie or something did something to Melly's mom. Either came on her front.
Well, there's proof of it. They found out in the court.
Started trying to like intimidate her or some shit. And then she went on like a video and posted it to either Instagram or Facebook or something like that. And was saying how, I stay strapped. If you want to come on my porch one more time or something like that, I got guns for that and like all this other stuff. Some people are saying that Melly could have, gotten pissed off because they ran up on his mom like that. So he just killed them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do agree with people when they say I believe that. For one thing, I remember I was watching Cuff Boy because Cuff Boy's home getting all this information from. He's a Melly fan. He knows their parents, so he's keeping a very neutral party and he's trying to come up with reasons to why. I think he's delusional on a lot of things, because what he says is that, well, this had to have been an on-the-fly thing. No, I don't think it was. I think it was premeditated. If you had seen where they drove to, they drove in a very secluded area. Very secluded area. By the way that the crime scene was kind of fixed, you know what I'm saying, with them staging it as a drive-by and yada yada, and the fact that Melly's DNA was only found on the driver's handle, though there's proof of him being full butt in on that seat. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely evidence that the crime scene was probably cleaned up a bit, like he was trying to wipe his DNA off, because I know some people are saying, well, you only found it. Well, there's video proof he's in the car, so you can't deny he's not in the car. Exactly. The problem is why is that if you're in the car, you only leave DNA on the handle? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where I'm thinking, okay, he probably cleaned the crime up before, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it. I think he did it. There's a bunch of evidence that proves he did it. There's a bunch of ballistics that proves he did it.
And it said like.
And the thing is, I think it's
sad.
sad.
Indicate that the shot came from the left rear passenger side. Come on,
where
bro.
he was.
You know what I'm saying? Where he was. Like, this is what the ballistics is telling us, bro. Like, people will be like, oh, the ballistics are wrong. Well, they can't be that wrong to where they're saying a completely other position. It's not like there was nobody sitting in the middle, and Bortland was the only person in there that could have shot. So ballistics aren't totally wrong to where it's like somebody on top of the car or somebody not even in the car. You know what I'm saying? Or
and ballistics are pretty accurate too.
You know, yeah.
Ballistics on their own are very accurate.
They were like, this couldn't have happened from a drive-by shooting, because how do you shoot behind someone's head coming from the left side, the way that the bullet entered and exited? How do you, like, shoot?
Also,
how
there
can a
weren't
person driving by go like boom, boom, and then, you know, loop around to do that? Yeah, no.
Well, also, it's also like, my thing is, let's entertain that this is a drive-by. Why is it that only Melly and Juvie were shot and killed when they were in the? Now, hear me out. They were on the right. Right? You see what I'm saying? And they were down a secluded road. If it was to be a drive-by, wouldn't it have happened on the left side of the car, where there was actually a space there for them to actually drive up to them?
Yeah.
Unless they got shot in a drive-by somewhere else,
and then
they drove to another area, stopped the car. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's very unlikely. And also, I'm saying it how it is. All evidence proves it was internal. That's why that's why the lawyers stopped arguing about it being a drive-by, because there's no proof to back that up. The results are the results. We have the answer. You're doing 5 plus 4, but you're not getting 2. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the ballistics guy was saying. I mean, the ballistics guy ripped him a new one. I love that the ballistics did his lawyer so dirty, because his lawyer was so freaking annoying. Objection, objection, objection. Like, no, his lawyer was so annoying. And I'm not hating on his lawyer, because I know his lawyer is doing his job.
Yeah.
But the problem is that you're not building a defense for Melly. You're trying to build... Because what I was telling people is all he's doing is he's trying to air out any, what's the word?
Reasonable doubt?
Reasonable doubt. Yeah, reasonable doubt. But he's not proving anything. He's just saying, well, how do we know?
You know,
how do we know?
Why didn't Melly get Gucci Mane's lawyer?
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, all the evidence is stacked against Melly. I don't think any lawyer could really do too much more than what his lawyer is doing.
Yeah, nah.
But again, you know, I think it's sad because Melly was a young up and coming rapper, very talented. I think it's sad because he has family. You know, mom, a brother,
who
and I think that's sad.
A role model in King Von, and now he's about to lose his brother too by the death penalty.
Yeah, so I think
you know Melly's getting the death penalty. Here's the thing. If Melly is found guilty, he's getting the death penalty. Because Florida made it way easier to get the death penalty now. And Melly's case is going to be the first case tried under this new rule. So if Melly is found guilty, they're going to make an example out of him. Of course they are. Of course they are.
Why wouldn't they? I think it's unfortunate though, because I think Melly, again, very talented guy. You don't want to. You never want to see anyone die. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Point blank, you never want to see anyone die. But I think the evidence is too stacked against him. I think that if you're saying he didn't do it, I think you're delusional. With all due respect, I think you are delusional. I understand from Melly's family.
Even if they say, "Oh, he's not guilty," in court, he did it. He did it, bro.
All the evidence is stacked up against him, but I think also the scenario that he gets a not guilty plea, I think is very, very unlikely. Unless Bortland literally comes out in court and says, "Yeah, I did it." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
I think it's very unlikely. Because the jury's not stupid. The jury's not going to be like, should we believe this guy who has no experience in anything that he's talking about, or should we believe the 20-year professionals that are doing this case? You know, I think it's very unlikely.
This is a pretty tough decision, right? Like, come on, bro. Like, they not doing that.
Yeah, like, come on. But anything else you got to say on the Melly case?
No, I mean, that's about it, to be honest with you. Like, it really is a sad, unfortunate dilemma that Melly has found himself in. And I just hope that, justice will be served, obviously. If he did do it, obviously would want him to face the repercussions for his actions. And that's about it, to be honest.
Yeah. All right. Well, that wasn't a bad first podcast back.
Yeah, that wasn't that bad. I'm not gonna lie. We chopped it up a little bit. You feel me? A good 52 minutes. Not gonna lie.
God dang. Thought it'd be a little shorter.
That was pretty good.
God dang.
Yeah.
All right.
But anything else you want to say? Want to plug a few things before we head on out here? Your YouTube, anything? You got any projects coming up?
Hey.
Kid Juice?
In 2 hours, my first single back.
2 hours? Really? I actually didn't.
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
hours.
I kept it on the low. I made like one Instagram post, but other than that, I've been keeping it on the low. Very excited for this one. Very, very excited for this one. Definitely gonna do my absolute best to promote it the best I can. Hopefully y'all listen to it. You know what I'm saying? It should be out by the time this video is dropped. So please take some time out of your day. Listen to me. If you like me, follow me. Please help a brother out. But yeah, man. You know, that's the end of this pod, man. I hope y'all all have a great day, you know what I'm saying? Or depending on how you are, or depending on when you're watching this, great night. Or depending on when you're watching this, hey, have a great rest of your day. Have a great afternoon. I don't care.
But we'll see y'all later, baby. You know what I'm saying? We'll see y'all.
In the next one. Peace.